I ain't gonna let it happen again. I ain't never gonna let that happen again. You're never gonna catch me slipping, bro. There you go. Yep, there you go. Alrighty, yeah, no, I'm never letting that happen again. They really thought they're gonna catch me slipping, bro. No, I've learned. Well, I remembered mostly, but I've learned. What's it called? Always check your audio settings to make sure you can be heard. Which, matter of fact, let me check right now. Catch me slipping, bro. No, yep, there you go. I can be heard. Well, I remembered mostly, but I've learned. So, how's it going, everybody? It's been a minute. It's been about 2 weeks, I would say, almost 3. But we're back with more Tsukihime. If you're watching this live, thank you, by the way, I appreciate that. But also, what's it called? There's a new video dropping today. If you haven't seen, it'll be dropping at 7. So basically, what I'm streaming is now, like during the stream. So be on the lookout for that, whether you watch it during, after, or some other time. Really excited for this one, so I hope you all enjoy it. If I'm a little awkward, it's because I think I have a cavity in my tooth. I ate too much candy because when I'm at work, there's a bowl of candy that my supervisor leaves out for all of her employees or whatever. And to stave off hunger, because I would leave my house without eating, which is terrible for you, don't do that. I would eat candy to stave it off, right? And all that did was just give me a cavity. So now I have to see how I can get that sorted, but for now, we'll get that sorted when we can. But yeah, no, besides that, I'm excited to try to finish up this route, because from what I remember, we're pretty close to the end of it. Like, at least, like, no, that's all porn. Let's see. There you go. Yep, we were here. So I think we think we should be here. One of my friends told me that there's some scenes that like aren't important but are a little weird. So we're gonna see. I think it's this. Go down here like normal. And then I think this is CL. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just continue from here. And this is arc route. And then just do all this stuff. Because once I get to like the splits, I'll know that, like, oh yeah, no. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. Anyways, so that's for later. For now, let's get back to it. I feel rejuvenated, feel ready to get into it, so. Let's do it, right? Let's do it. After that, I fly out of the room and look all over like I've gone mad. I can't find Arkwood. I know. I already know that she won't ever appear before me again. But I still can't give up. I'll go crazy like this. I'll go crazy unless I find her and yell at her for how much of an idiot she's been. But I still can't find her. I'll never see her again. Something desperately ends. She will settle things with Broa and disappear by herself. No, I think she's already finished and left the city. I stop thinking before I go crazy. I hear the voices of cicadas in the back of my ear. The discarded shells of cicadas. My body becomes light with nothing inside it, and I cannot think anymore. So this is what it means to be truly empty. Not even tears come forth. Still an empty shell, my legs move. I guess it's just like an animal's instinctual sense to go home. Even though I have nothing left in me, I'm walking towards my house. Still the porn section, bro. Savage Night, 11th. Or the 11th day, October 31st. Wow, that's funny that it's on October. It's Halloween. That's funny. Yeah, no, this definitely got to be the end of the game or something, man. Like, there's no way. I wake up to the sound of Hisui's voice. Since then, after returning to the mansion, I must have made my way to my room somehow and slept. Shiki-sama, are you not feeling well? No, I'm fine. Answering, I sit up in my bed. I'm almost amazed at myself. I don't even feel like talking when my body tries to start my day as always. Breakfast? Oh, breakfast? I'll be down soon. Yes, I will be waiting. Looking as if she still wants to say something, Hisui leaves the room. I change my clothes and head to the sitting room. Hakia and Kohaku are there. Morning. Or morning. I give my usual greeting. I go to the dining room. I eat breakfast and return to the sitting room. I sit on the sofa and stare at the clock. Nissan? You know you have school today, right? Hmm? Yeah, that's right. I guess I should go to school. I forgot. I didn't feel like doing anything, and I thought I would keep living like this empty shell. I do have my life as Tanoshiki. If I don't have anything to do it, if I have anything to do, I want her to go to school. Nissan? Akia looks at me uneasily. Speaking is just pain. Without saying anything, I go to school. Time passes by uneventfully. I emptily attend my lessons. The sound of the chalk. I mindlessly write down what's written on the board into my notes. I look out to the window into the rear courtyard. Of course there's no one there. What am I doing? Just calmly attending my lessons like this, not searching for her and just returning to my normal life. But there's no way for me to search for Arkuen. Since she left on her own, there's probably no possibility of me finding her. That's why I've really lost Arkuen. A sound comes from above my desk. Ah, it's nothing. I was just gripping my mechanical pencil so hard that I snapped another one. Classes end. In the commotion of the classroom, I still remain seated. Tono, can you come here for a moment? My math teacher speaks up from the podium. Yes, what is it? I respond. Sorry, Tono, can you come here for a moment? I respond and walk up to him. I respond and walk towards him. There you go. I realized Kylie Jenner's hair was so pink. That's crazy. I also forgot that her and Timothy Chalamet are dating. It's funny. Tono, hasn't your recent behavior been a little wild? What are you talking about, bro? I have received information that you've been going out late at night. Does it ring a bell? Yes. These past few days I had things to do in town at night. I see. My math teacher, well, my homeroom teacher as well, looks a bit concerned, then I looks a little sorry. I know you're not the kind of student to goof off at night, but there have been concerns voiced by the faculty. It appears the head of the student council would like to speak with you. Because of that, please go to the student council room after school. Just consider yourself unlucky and bear with it. Saying goodbye, he leaves the classroom. I guess who it is. After school, I stop by the student council room, but the teacher isn't there. Now that I remember, that teacher is also an advisor to the gymnastics team. You probably won't come until practice is over. I sit in my chair and wait faithfully. I bite my lip. No, this isn't the time to be doing this. I know, but there's nothing I can do. Outside the window, the sun paints the sky vermilion. I can hear the voices of club members practicing outside, and the students talking while going home. With that, this classroom is the only quiet place. This makes me angry. Why am I here? Can't do anything. I'm angry at my powerlessness. Quiet place. This makes me angry. Why am I here? Can't do anything. I'm angry at my powerlessness. However, I have no way to solve this myself. So in the end, all I can do is accept everything I'm told to emptily. There you go. What am I doing? There's no answer. I just sit in the empty classroom listening to the sounds outside. Tick. The second hand of the clock sweeps by, telling me it's now 7 at night. No one comes by. The school closes at 6. All the teachers leave at 6:30, so no one else remains on the school grounds. I guess I'm forgotten. I get up from my chair. After pondering matters so long, my head starts to clear a little. I was thinking all this time about what I should do, what I should prioritize. From here, I should... Hmm. You know what? Do this one. I should find this vampire Roa. Arquid isn't going to come see me. It's almost impossible for me to find her. So I'll take the opposite route. Arquid said she would defeat Roa no matter what. If her purpose is Roa, then I'll look for him too. Arquid will come to Roa, so if I could find him before then, that'll be good. And with that option, I can help Arquid at the last moment. Something that I miss about Steins Gate was that I had a voice acting. Because while I like voicing the characters, I also like just reading sometimes. Alright, my mind is set, so I can't waste any more time here. I have to go into town this very minute. Even if it means looking for a needle in a haystack, I have to find this vampire. Naturally, the hallway is empty. The lights are shut off and the hallway is illuminated solely by the blue moonlight streaming in from the windows. I realize as I look up in the sky from the hallway, tonight is a full moon. And it's Halloween too, how funny. Excuse me, sorry. I lose myself for a moment gazing at it. The silver moon. Moon, shine down. Delicate beauty like glass. What's this game called again? Tsukihime. A piece of blue glass moon. That's the remake. Delicate beauty like glass. Feels like it will crumble if I were to reach out my hand and touch it. That moon. When I was a child, I feel like I saw it in a stupor. Suddenly the scar. Oh wow, that's loud. Suddenly the scar on my chest begins to ache. Thump. My heart skips a beat. My blood starts to circulate wildly and I can't control my breathing. I throb. I place my hand on my chest. My uniform is soaked in blood. My scar is open and is bleeding. Thump. Panting. My breathing is out of control. A chill runs... Excuse me, wow. A chill runs through my back and my spine painfully feels like it's going to burst open. Thump. In between my heartbeats, I hear a sound. Someone is coming, from the far end of the hallway walking towards me. The sounds of footsteps. There's something not right. This isn't the wild beating of my heart, which comes from my body sensing danger before. A headache runs through my head. This pain, the sense of danger is directed against me. I feel that shadowy figure is something I, Tonoshiki, must not meet. I breathe harder. Not even able to breathe properly, I take off my glasses. My knife is in my pocket. The figure draws closer. The moonlight seems to suggest it's a male. The point indicating death pulsates in the center of his body like a heart. All around his body are numerous lines of death covered like wires for a machine. My breathing stops. There's something wrong with my head. I don't know this figure. Even though I don't know, I can't help but feel like it resembles someone. He approaches. I'll be able to see his face soon. Who does he resemble? Who does he resemble? Who does he resemble? Who does he resemble? Who am I forgetting? Bloodshot eyes. The death all over his body. An alien stillness as if the very air around us was frozen. There's no mistaking it. He isn't human. He draws closer, even closer, babe. He draws even closer. He heads straight into my direction, looking solely at me, smiling wordlessly. I ready my knife. The blade pops forth. He continues walking. There's no time to think or hesitate. Under the white moon, as if in slow motion, I ready my knife. He doesn't stop. Slowly, as if time stopped only for me. He easily reaches out and takes my knife, holding it upside down. What? My body doesn't move. Shiki. Being able to see death isn't just your privilege. Saying that, he moves his arm. A chill runs through me again. My brain freezes. My body remembers the same pain from before. The sound of the slashed flesh. My knife he stole is now plunged deeply in my chest. My body collapses. All my strength drains as I crumble to the floor. Fluttering, a white sheet falls. It's because I leaned on him when I fell. As I fell, my hand took the bandages wrapping his body. I see. You wish to see my face, Shiki. Saying that, he unfurls the bandages. Everything turns dark. His face. This face before me, I know it. It does resemble that. Because his face, it resembles the face of the bloody child before me on that hot summer day. I fall into the ground, knife still embedded in my chest. Strangely, there's no blood or even pain. My body just gets colder. My consciousness drifts away. My control over my body, everything starts to fade away. I did pay you back for killing me. He says this as he looks down at me. The face I see as I look up. I recognize him. Of course I recognize him. Yeah. Why have I forgotten until now? When I was a kid, the other child me and Akiya played with at the mansion. Always. Always we were together. When Akiya came to play, me and him were always there to welcome her. So why have I forgotten his name until now? Shiki. That's right, Shiki. It's been a really long time. Shiki smiles with satisfaction. Shiki, Akiha. Shiki, Akiha, Shiki. Those meaningless scribbles. That's ridiculous. Sorry, Shiki. You have to listen to my grudges just a little longer. So I just avoided the point of death slightly. It's not fatal, so you probably stay conscious for a bit. Don't fade away that easy. The unpleasant laugh and terrible uneasiness I felt when I faced Nero. In the midst of my fading consciousness, I realized something. He is Arcubate's enemy. Well then, should I take that knife? Someone like you, who's about to disappear, won't need it. He reaches for the knife stuck in my chest. He grips the handle. The moment he takes it out will be my death. But I can't do anything. I can't move even to close my eyes. He flies. Suddenly, Shiki flies back as if he was struck by a car. At the same time, a black-robed figure appears. Even on his third floor, she crashes through the glass window and makes a flashy appearance. After flying back many meters, Shiki stands up slowly and stares at me lying on the floor, and Seo senpai protecting me. uh, excuse me for my language. I try not to swear, but I do want to be accurate, so. Bitch! Interfering once and now twice! Senpai only stares back wordlessly at Shiki. He lowers himself as if to attack Senpai, and then, as if realizing something, Shiki suddenly begins to laugh. I see. So that's how it is, woman. I can't believe it, but that's how it is. That smells amazing. Interesting. It's the first time such a thing has happened in 800 years. If that's the case, the new things truly do await me. Shiki continues to laugh from the bottom of his heart. Senpai merely stares at the vampire in front of her. What is it? You have come to kill me, right? Or is there something else? Or is it that a cast-off shell cannot do anything on its own? Senpai doesn't respond. She looks away from the vampire and lifts me up. Duh? That imposter's more than... Cheesy. That imposter's more important than cutting off the cause behind you. But that's useless. He's beyond help. It's only payback for him living as Tanoshiki until now. No matter what, there is no healing someone whose lines of death are cut. Even that princess had to exchange her 800 years of time in order to regenerate. A human like him can't escape death. His voice is full of mocking laughter. Senpai doesn't say anything in response. In the end, without a single word, as she holds me, she goes to the glass window and jumps outside. She seems to treat the height as if it were nothing. With a light step, she lands on the ground and runs into school without even looking back. What happened? Weird. That smells amazing. Through it all, I only look at the school building with empty eyes. The third floor hallway is what I hallway is. Wow, the third floor hallway I was in until just now. I bet I could look at the vampire with long black hair as he victoriously watches us leave. That smells amazing. Wow, that was so short. Okay. 12. The World of the Moon. 11th day, October 31st, Sunday. Still holding me, Senpai heads straight for my mansion. I don't know what she's planning, but this can't be good. The knife still embedded in my chest, there's no mistake that my death is near. If Akia sees me like this, it won't just be a matter of her worrying. Damn it, I can't speak. I want to tell her to cut it out, but I can't. I can only gasp for air. Please be quiet, Tono-kun. It is okay. I'm sure your sister can help. Help? It's impossible, Senpai. I'm stabbed in the chest and I can't even move. There isn't anyone who can help a person about to die like this. No, it's possible. That smells amazing. Otherwise, it would not make any sense. Look, if your sister couldn't help you, you would have died 8 years ago. That's why. I know we can still make it. Her words, they have so many U's in them. I can hardly understand. Senpai, what do you... Jeez, just please be quiet already. If you speak anymore, we may not even be able to help you. She gives an unbelievably serious, angry face. I feel terrible, so I close my eyes. Well, anyways, it's beginning to get hard. Staying up. So... I was always an outsider to my family. From an early age, I always thought that... Oh, can I... From an early age, I always thought that. Oh, from the time I was adopted from the tone. Great, thank you. I love that. Alright. From the time I was adopted from the Tona family by the Arima family. No, actually long before that. I was an outsider to my family. I never even wondered why. Before I realized that I was alone, there were people around me acting like my parents, so I tried hard to act like their child. There you go. That's why, okay. Let's go slow, see if that helps. Oh no, that's too slow. That's way too slow. Yeah, I gotta put it to medium. There you go. I think the house of the old tatami room was my first house. From there, after some incident, I was taken to a large Western-style mansion. There was a brother and a sister around my same age, who became good friends, I think. But there was always a wall between their father and me. But still, we tried hard to be like a real family. Even if we weren't related by blood, we tried to believe we were a family. But that ended abruptly. After a large accident, I was taken to a hospital. No one came to see me and my eyes became abnormal. Until then, I was alone. And in the end, I was alone. I thought maybe I should just disappear like that. Until I met that sorceress who was as beautiful as the clear blue sky. Above? Is that what it said? Overhead. A nostalgic dream. Automatically stops it. I'm alive? I speak aimlessly. I don't seem to be able to lift a finger, but at least I can speak clearly. My mind is clear enough to grasp that this is my own room. Nissan? Are you awake? Akiha, you're there? Aki is standing by the bedside, apparently having taken care of me. Akiya, you... I look at Akiya not knowing what happened. She looks away uneasily. This wound is... I can't say Shiki did it. In the first place, how did she react when I arrived with this wound? I would think... I can't talk. I would think usually you'd send someone with a knife in their chest to the hospital. Akiya, it's okay. I heard most of the circumstances from that person. That person? You mean Senpai? Still looking down, Akiya nods. I'm more confused. What exactly did Senpai tell Akiya by most of the circumstances? This isn't good. There you go. Oh no, wrong setting. There you go. This is one. Akiya or Senpai? If you mean that person, she's resting in the sitting room. Normally, I would not let such a person stay in the house, but she has helped you, so I can't treat her poorly. As she speaks, her expression turns more severe. Nissan, the wound in your chest was caused by Shiki, right? Wow. Directly, Akia cuts to the heart of the matter with shh. Akia, you... Didn't I say so earlier? I heard most of the circumstances from that person. Although I would have understood the situation if I looked at you. My words stick in my throat. Akia sounds as if she knew about Shiki from the beginning. Akia, you... About Shiki? Yes, I know. From the very beginning, I was aware of everything and called you back to the mansion. I suddenly get assailed by dizziness, like I just got hit in the head with a hammer. Wait a minute. What do you mean you were aware of everything? I don't know. Honestly, what's going on? Certainly there was another kid with me, and you back then, but when I asked you, you said there wasn't a third child. I'm sorry. All I have ever done is lie to you. So is he. Even about this, I knew it wouldn't turn out like this. I knew it would turn out like this. Oh, hold on. I knew it would turn out like this. But I lied to you all this time and deceived you. Deceived? Then there was the third child. Then there was the third child? Or kid? But why did he disappear suddenly? Yeah, I really can't remember. The third kid. I remember always playing with another boy my age. Akia sometimes would sneak away when her father wasn't looking and come play with us. But how come I don't remember? Things like why he disappeared. Or like how his name, Shiki, was the same as mine. Yeah, everything. I had clearly forgotten. I don't know. The only thing I remember is that the scene I saw in the courtyard. Since I came back, it's only that hot summer day which floats in the back of my mind like a dream. Aki is there. I'm there. And before me is the bloody corpse of another boy. Yes, Shiki did say so. I paid you back for killing me, he said. So that means... that dream, I really... killed him? It's how he suddenly disappeared, and I conveniently forgot all those bad memories. Akia, No, you're mistaken. You did not kill anyone. Tono Makihisa, our father commanded you to think that way. My old man did? I don't understand that I don't understand. What? I don't understand even anymore. I don't even understand anymore. Yeah, I don't understand even more. Oh no, I'm just dyslexic. Okay. I don't understand even more. There you go. Sorry about that. Sorry to people with dyslexia. That's a stray you do not deserve. There you go. Why would my old man command me to do something like that? Akiha. You said you were aware of everything when you called me back. What do you mean? You know about 8 years ago, about Shiki, about everything. Yes. And I want you to remember about Shiki, Nisan. I'ma start a riot. If possible, I wanted you to forget about it forever. But it's all over. from the beginning, it was impossible to hide it. Saying that, she gives a self-derisive smile. She looks at me in the eye and starts speaking again. Nissan, that person told you about the Tono blood being special, right? You may not believe it, but there is non-human blood in the Tono ancestry. At least, that is what Father has told me since I was young. Of course, I did not believe it at first. But something happened to make me believe it. That incident was when you were killed by Shiki 8 years ago. Killed? Me? By Shiki? By Hollow Ichigo? Akiya nods wordlessly. But that's strange. That's the exact opposite. Shiki was the one lying bloody on the ground. And didn't he say, I paid you back for killing me? Yeah, no, I read it. As the people in the Tono family grow older, the inhuman blood in us increases. This blood isn't anything good. I think the type of blood mixed with the Tono family greatly increases one's instincts and makes me think it's just the blood of a beast. If you call the human part reason, the instincts of the non-human blood overpower reason. Akiya, that's... What are you talking about, bro? I know. I know you can't believe it because it's so sudden, so please be quiet for now. This is straight out of a visual novel. It is. No, I know someone exactly like that. Even now, if I could move freely and avoid Shiki, I'd fly out of here and look for her. However, the end comes for members of the Tono family as they grow older. There has not been an instance of inversion as a child like Shiki did. The blood in the Tono family varies from individual to individual. There are those whose appearance will not change and those whose appearance will. Shiki was a typical case of the latter. The latter? His appearance changed? Yes. I do not understand why he went crazy at such a young age. But he inverted without any warning. When that happened, he attacked you, Nissan. Shiki attacked me? The old wound on my chest aches. That happened in the courtyard. You were stabbed in the chest, or on the verge of death when Father came and stopped Shiki. To stop Shiki who has lost his mind, you can only kill him. It is the duty of the head of the Tono household to deal with the members of the family who were inverted. So, the bloody Shiki you saw was probably the result of Father dealing with him. I can't remember. There was something else. I feel like there was something more important that I can't remember. Afterwards, you miraculously recovered. And as you remember, you were taken to the hospital and told you were in a big accident. For that reason, I was then raised to be the successor of the Tono family, even though I was the second child. Once inverted, Shiki could no longer be the successor, so the only other remaining blood relative had to be chosen. I see. That's why Akiya had to take such a heavy burden of becoming the successor, huh? Akiya. That's weird. You said it was Shiki that inverted, right? Then, I'm not normal? I'm surprised. Nissan, you believe all of this? The first time I've seen this expression. Hey now. It's not like you'd lie like this. Well, I'm used to this kind of talk. More importantly, I'm asking you if this is a bit strange, Akiha. I suppose you are right. But Nissan, there's nothing wrong with the story, so we cannot discuss it any further. So can we not discuss it any further? No, Akiha. Sorry, but finding out about Shiki is important to me. He is both my and her mutual enemy. I can't just ignore him. So I have to know the truth. I can't have any traces of doubt left. Why he is alive if the old man killed him. Why? I forgot something so important. Please. Tell me, Akiha. It is simple. You had a reason you could not succeed the Tono family. You really even forgot that, didn't you, Nissan? I wish that illusion continued forever. Akiha? Nissan, you are not a part of the Tono family. Because of a whim of father's, he adopted you just because you had the same name of his son, Shiki. Eh? You and I, and Shiki, we were raised as true siblings. You were really good friends with Shiki, almost enough to make my childish heart feel jealous. But after what happened to Shiki, everything went wrong. Shiki was taken care of secretly, but the eldest son of the Tono household could not be killed. The Tono family has important standing in society, doesn't it? So, they could not tell society that the heir of the family son just disappeared. Then father had an idea. To treat Nissan, who was almost killed by Shiki, as Tono Shiki, and to let Shiki be adopted son. Hold on, there's a lot. There you go. To treat Nissan, who was almost killed by Shiki, as Tono Shiki, and to let Shiki be adopted to be the adopted son who died in an accident. In other words, you traded places with Shiki. The one killed remained alive, and the one who killed died. Then what is this? I'm not your brother. I'm not even a member of the Tolo family. Then what is this? I'm not your brother. I'm not even a member. It's so funny that I chose the Arcuate thumbnail, even though she's not here. Like, just really striking out with these thumbnails. Then what is this? Of course, I'm not a member of the Arima family either. Then, where am I from? I'm sorry. No one can answer that now. Nissan, the child named Shiki is gone. The child named Shiki died 8 years ago. Not in terms of living, but in terms of existence. Name, a past, family, even memories. None of those remain anywhere. You traded places with Tono Shiki 8 years ago. Father disposed of everything. That is why you were adopted by the Arima family. To maintain appearances, the eldest son of the Tono family must still be alive. However, since you are not related by blood, you cannot be the heir. Reasoning that your body was weakened by the accident, you were given to the care of the Arima family, excuse me. He commanded me not to let you near the mansion again. Akia's voice is trembling. She looks down, acting like she's resisting something. I know she must feel terribly guilty, but I don't intend to blame her. It might make me feel better that she feels that way, but there's something I still have to ask right now. No. There are still 2 things I need to clear up. Please keep talking, Akiha. There's some things I still don't get all the way. Nissan? First, understand I'm not a member of the Tono family. But that raises another question. You said the members of the Tono family are special. But the truth is, I also have something strange. The Mr. Guy's a depth perception. Senpai said it was because I was a member of the Tono family, so I was convinced. But I'm not a member of the Tono family, right? Then, what does it all mean? I do not know. Certainly, father did not seem to be the type to just adopt someone on a whim. There may be some reason why he adopted you, Nissan. I see. Well, it doesn't really matter to me what family I'm from, so there's no need to worry about it, Akiha. And, I always thought I was just lucky to be alive. It was a really fatal wound, wasn't it? That I'm blessed enough just being alive. Yeah. And more than that, the problem is. And second, why is Shiki alive? Glare. I unconsciously let hostility slip into my stare as I look at her. Nissan, that's... It's strange that he's still alive. Shiki lost to his Tono blood and did this inversion thing, didn't he? And he killed me and was struck down by the old man. Then he shouldn't be alive. There's really only one possibility. Just like I recovered, he must have recovered. Well, maybe my old man didn't kill him. After all, no matter how insane he was, it was still his son. So maybe he didn't kill him and hid him from the eyes of everyone else. Just like how I was sent to the hospital. See something. Akiya doesn't answer. It seems like I was off the mark. I see. The old man probably intended to call him back to the mansion when Shiki regained his sanity. That isn't true. But she can't say it. She only silently looks downwards. It's okay. It isn't your fault, or the old man's. Of course, not Shiki's either. Wow, less forgiving. Oh, well, that is true, actually. Yeah, that's fair. It really all just sort of happened. It was just bad luck that some insane guy from overseas entered Shiki. You said everything went crazy, but that's all that happened. Akiya doesn't respond. I'm a little tired. To be honest, I didn't want to know anything about myself. More than that, I have to find Arcuit right now. Akiha, I'm a little tired. I'm gonna sleep, so could you please leave? Yes, if you say so, Nissan. Akiya heads towards the door. Akiha. There's still one thing left to ask, so I call after her. What is it, Nissan? Yeah. Why did you call me back here? I'm not even your real brother. Please don't say such foolish things. You're my only Nissan. Now and back then, even if you forget, from when we were little, to Tono Akiha, you are my only Nissan, Shiki. The door clicks shut as Akiya exits the room. After she's gone, I finally realize my situation. It's just past 10. It's been 3 hours since Roa attacked me at school. I can't move at all. I feel like my body is a remote control robot. My mind's working and I don't feel any pain, but I can't move my arms or legs. I take a deep breath to calm down. I can't move because I'm trying to move large things like my arms or legs. First, I'll start small. Like the little finger on my right hand. I concentrate on trying to move it. I focus all the power in my body to my little finger. My whole body starts to break out in a sweat. After a few minutes, I finally move my little finger. It's just my little finger, but it gets the momentum going. As if forcing my nerves to remember the sense of movement, I go from my ring finger, to my palm, to my elbow, to my arm, to my shoulder, until I increase the parts of my body able to move. I start to pant. The more I can move, the more pain fills me. I see. I didn't feel pain because my whole body was numb. Restoring my nerves like this means the pain returns at the same time. Sweat trickles from my forehead. Pain shoots through my body like countless blades, many blades! But if I can't move on my own, I won't be able to leave my room. Leave my room, go into town, go to school. I won't be able to find Arkawan. Resisting the urge to puke, I lift my upper body. It would take all my effort just to walk in this condition, but I don't care. In the first place, it's a miracle I'm alive after Roa stabbed me in the chest. If I wish for any more luck, karma would probably punish me. I look at the knife wound on my chest, and I don't see the point indicating death on my chest anywhere. I calm down slightly. Come to think of it, if he hit the point of death, I would have died instantly. Not even Nero's monstrous body could escape it, there you go. So there's no way someone like me would walk away from it alive. Maybe what he sees is different. There you go. As I ponder this, a light knock sounds on my door and Senpai enters the room. Tono-kun! You were told to rest, so why are you up? Man, leave me alone. This is not your route. She forcefully walks towards my bed. For now, I wordlessly watch her. What is it, Tono? What do you mean, what is it? Seo, is there something on my face? No, you just aren't wearing your glasses. Yes, it is a pity. Yours and mine made such a good set together. As she smiles like this even now, I can't help but think Senpai will always be Senpai. Even though she's wearing those prissy robes that can fight evenly with Roa, she will always be the Senpai I know. Thanks. You saved me once again. Yeah, that makes it 3 times. I won't keep lending you a hand, so please be more careful. I see. Got it. I'll be prepared. Next time I'll be sure to get him before he gets me. After I say this, Senpai looks directly at me. That's insane to say to her. Tono-kun, don't tell... Yeah, that's a typo. Don't tell me you haven't learned your... Oh. Okay, yeah, that was a weird sentence, but I got it. Don't tell me you have not learned from experience yet. Hey now, I'm the victim here. Why did I have to learn? He was the one who attacked me, so I can't do anything about it. That's true, but Tono-kun, you're certainly set on finishing this. I don't respond. I don't know if I'm set on finishing this like she says. It's just, I can't sit around and do nothing right now. Senpai, I have a question if that's alright. No. But even if I said that, You wouldn't stop anyway. You're right. Alright. If that makes you calm down, it's a good price to pay. Then let's talk, shall we? This is a long cutscene, isn't it? Yeah, this is all right here. It's insane. That smells amazing. Oh, okay. All three of them lead to what's it called? That smells amazing. What are you doing in there? That smells amazing. It's not that many, honestly. It's not that many at all. Yeah, it's not that many whatsoever. Senpai sits in the chair Akia was in earlier. Oh, thank you. I thought she'd try to stop me right away, but I don't know what she's thinking. Then I'll ask. That guy before was Roa, wasn't he? Yes. That is his host this time. The same Tonoshiki who plundered your life 8 years ago. You heard about that from Akiya-san. Yeah, I heard. Are you friends with her or something, senpai? She seems to hate you, though. Yeah, I'm hated. She despises my job of hunting heretics, and it seems she does not like me either. It seems to be a rather remarkable hatred. She amazingly says this all with a smile. Oh. Well, that's another matter. Back to Roa. His lair is at our school. I can't say exactly, but it seems like the school building is his lair. I think he has started to move. I think he has started to move on his own because Arcuid killed off his dad. In other words, Arcuid hasn't found him yet. If so, then there's still a chance of me finding her. Tono-kun? Nothing. Well, why would he set up at my school? No, in the first place, he seems more like Shiki than Roa. He didn't seem like a vampire at all. Just what does it all mean? It doesn't mean anything other than the source of his character is Shiki. Of course he doesn't act like a vampire. Hold on. Shiki is Roa's host, right? Then his personality is Roa's. So what, did he start acting less like a human? No, not at all. No, not at all. Okay, Tono-kun. The body Roa reincarnated into is raised as a different person with a different character. Unless he matures as a human until Roa awakens, he will not be able to use his intelligence as Roa. But after Roa awoke within him, Roa's principles follow that of the host. Then that guy is unmistakably Shiki, and there's none of Roa's personality at all. Yes, in a way, Roa doesn't exactly exist anymore. What does exist is this conceptualization of Roa's desire for immortality. What's troublesome is the steady accumulation of wills, of history, of magical knowledge, all parts of the malicious conceptualization. For Roa, as long as he... there you go. For Roa, as long as he can continue his thesis on immortality, he doesn't care what else he does. Roa increases his debt, but it's more likely an instinct in a species to breed children. Oh, Roa increases his debt, but it's really more like an instinct in its species to breed children. Shiki's true desires and what Ro really wants to do are completely different from each other. What Shiki really wants to do? Yes. Probably his desire to kill you is far greater than any conciliation. There you go. Yes. Probably his desire to kill you is far greater than any conciliation with Arcuit. What? I don't get at all what she's trying to say. Why would he want to kill me? It's hard to say. But Shiki thinks you killed him. What do you mean? I'm the one who was killed. He's got it all backwards. But you were alive, Tono-kun, and Shiki was killed. In the end, you became Tono Shiki, did you not? After Shiki received judgment from the Tono family, he had a miraculous recovery just like yours. However, he didn't have his house to return to. Because Tono Shiki was very much alive, living with his sister Akiya-san. In a way, you killed Tono Shiki. You took away his only place to return to. It's been like about an hour now. Yeah, it's been an hour, so let's see here how it shows. That smells amazing.
For not including them in the sound effect tier list.
Objection!
Classic, great. He is hollering, and I love it. S tier.
Objection!
Perfect. No notes. It's a pompous little objection. S tier.
Objection!
Slightly less cool than I expect from her. B tier.
Objection!
Controversial, but this is such a fantastic shriek from the weakest little dude ever. Great. S tier.
Objection!
I love how bizarre and deep his voice is, but it does sound like there's something in his mouth. A tier.
Objection!
Girl, you did not get the memo. People are fighting for their lives. This is weak. C tier.
Objection!
Cool voice, a little nonchalant, but it sounds cool and composed. B tier.
Objection!
That's much better. He sounds stoked and a little younger. I love it. S tier.
Objection!
A little bit less cool or dramatic or explosive than I'd expect from this guy. C tier.
Objection!
That's much better. Even his tone is like a little bit musical and punctured. S tier. Ranking.
Yeah, Phoenix's objection is definitely the best one in my opinion. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I can't wait to play the original Ace Attorney. It's gonna be so much fun. In a way, fire said that. Being hidden away by Tono Makihisa while you lived in this place. You can only imagine how Shiki felt. To Shiki, I'm just an imposter who's using the name Tono Shiki. Yes, which is why Shiki hates you more than anything, Tono-kun. I didn't do so because I wanted to, but I guess Shiki doesn't care about that. To him, I'm the hated imposter who stole everything away. The man who stole his home. Without any abatement, he lived and seethed in hatred those past 8 years. So of course he wants to kill me. But I was still the one killed Senpai. Tono-kun? Yeah, had things stolen from me too. 8 years ago I was 9 years old. Back then, the Shiki who lived up until the time disappeared without a trace. I can't recall my past too well. I don't have this urge to meet my true parents, but I can't even remember any treasured memories I may have had. Wherever Shiki had been, he is nowhere to be found. Tono-kun, you can't fight because of hatred. As if sensing the danger in my words, Senpai warns me. I tell her not to be ridiculous as I shake my head. That's not it. I have to deal with Roa for a different reason. You don't hate him? I'd be lying if I said no, but it doesn't really matter. I just can't let him run loose by himself, because if I do that, the princess would try too hard. That's why I have to help her. I promised her I help to the very end. That's right. Which is why I can't be resting here by myself. She's always going through so much pain yet tries to act so cheerful in front of me. I just can't understand. Why do you support her? I just can't understand. Why do you support her so much? Arcud is a vampire. Isn't she different from you? I don't care about that. All I know is I love her. That's enough reason for me to help her. Looking at Senpai's eyes, I speak directly. Senpai brings her hand to her mouth, as if she's moved and blushes for some reason. I see. You're saying you will help her to the very end, Tono-kun? Yeah. I don't have time to waste. If Roa is on my school, I have to leave right up. Otherwise, Arcud might try and fight Roa. If that happens, her safety isn't guaranteed. So I have to lend her a hand. I don't know how much use I can be, but it has to be better than Arcud by herself. It is hopeless. Even if you were able to move fully, she isn't able to match Roa in her present state. Not able to match him. How do you know about that, Senpai? A simple calculation. She's already suppressing the urge to drink blood, which she fell victim to before. This reduces her powers so much she couldn't even stand up to a half-powered Roa. Your power is less than half of Roa's, so you can't match him even if you work together. In the first place, she is very close to death. Her power is weak, and she's using that to suppress the impulse within herself. It would be like us moving around after having our lungs smashed. What do you mean? Close to death? Why? Certainly she was in pain, but she didn't look close to death at all. Of course, that is all because she is resisting the urge to drink blood. It would be easier if she drank it. But I don't think she would ever do that, so long as she pursues Roa in her present state. She is racing towards death. That's just ridiculous. I stand up from my bed. I fall to the floor instantly. Without even catching myself, like a piece of trash hitting the carpet. How weak. Arcud is in such a desperate situation, but I'm I'm so weak I can't even walk. Please don't force yourself, Tono-kun. Even though you are not wounded, your energy is practically all gone. It's probably Roa's host, Shiki's ability. Just being stabbed by a knife shaves some of your life away. My life? Think of it as your energy which allows you to live. It is infinite, but exhaustible. Huh? It is produced as long as one lives, but the amount able to be stored varies from individual to individual. So the amount of life that can be taken away from our body is limited. Before we use up all the energy we have accumulated, we draw more from this unlimited source. So if there was a way to steal all the accumulated energy in a single instant, the person wouldn't even have the minimal energy needed to draw in more energy from the unlimited source. And all life activity. What is she talking about? Oh yeah. Okay. That just sounds so contradictory. What do you mean it's infinite but exhaustible? That sounds like an oxymoron. It'll continue to be produced. So I guess that's the infinite part. But the amount able to be stored varies for an individual. So the amount that you can store is exhaustible. But the amount you can create is infinite. Oh, no, I see, okay. Like, just by living, we draw more than we use. Yeah, we draw more than we use. So, what Rowan did then was that he stabbed him and took all of the energy that he had at that very moment. And because he doesn't have enough energy to even siphon or create more energy, he's dying. Life, which uses life. Then, things use it to live? That's true. You can't exactly call it death. It's more like a car that has no gasoline. It can't run. Saying that, she helps me stand up and moves as if to tuck me into bed. Enough. I'm not going to lie down. What are you saying when you can't even stand by yourself? If you don't want to lie down, then please stay like that. She pushes me down and I forcefully sit on the bed. Just sitting up like this leaves me out of breath. Shoot. In a state, I can't make it to school. Even if I was able to see Arcuin, I'll just be a burden on her like this. You don't have to fight anymore, Tono-kun. It would all be settled in a matter of a few days. Settled? What do you... Because I have found a reincarnation of Roa, the Vatican, our headquarters, has approved my request. Within 7 days, the Bureau Agency, under direct control of His Holiness the Pope, will arrive and put an end to Roa. In the end, it will just... Thank you, CL, for being so quick. In the end, it will just mean just another continuation of the cycle, but this instance of Roa will be dealt with. 7 days. 7 days?! Oh, I can't wait that long. Even now, Arcrid might be trying to settle things with Roa. Then, it'll all be meaningless. I force strength back into my legs. Deceiving myself into ignoring my ragged breathing, I stand up from my bed. Senpai. My knife. Where is it? I have it. But do you think I will give it to you, Tono-kun? No. But you shouldn't keep other people's things, Senpai. Isn't it common courtesy to hand back dropped things to their owners. After saying I'm right. Golly. After saying I'm right, Senpai rustles through her pockets and brings forth my knife. Because this dagger is yours, I will return it. But you really intend on going back to the school, Tono-kun? Yeah. Before Arcuit finds Roa, I have to kill him. If Shiki's objective is to get me, I can't escape a fight to the death anyway. So in order to protect Arcuit, I'll go kill Roa myself. In your condition? I just don't understand. Please tell me why you're so into her. If you tell me, I won't stop you. Senpai asked me the same thing as before. Her look is calm and sincere. She really does want to know. Why I want to help her. Because I like her? Or because being with her was fun? Yeah, those are really important too. But it's deeper than that. There's something I can't let go. Because she's by herself. I just can't leave her alone. I think that's why. That's a lie. You can't risk your life because of that. Please answer seriously, Tono-kun. I can't understand that kind of reason. No, it really is my reason. Until now, she's been alone. She never even knew what it was like to have fun. Always almost foolishly isolated. Isn't it too lonely? I won't allow such a meaningless life. So I just want to know her. I want her to know that there's so many things to do in this world, and although most of it is useless and meaningless, knowing those is part of the fun of being game. You're pissing me off. Knowing those is part of the fun of being alive. Such things even a child knows. I just want to tell her. Even though she smiles like she's enjoying herself immensely, I wanted to show her anyone can have that. I wanted to show her over and over this world is more, even more enjoyable things. Enough to make any hardship seem meaningless. Seem like nothing, there you go. To be able to feel all the normal things as something normal. I wanted to make her happy, so she can truly smile all the time. Because I like Arcuit's smile. Isn't that right? As much as she hasn't been saved until now, I want to make her so many more. I want to make her so many more times happier. Have to at least balance it out in the first place. It's so simple to end her solitude. Yeah, it's very simple. Just speak with someone and do what you want to do. And I know anyone can do it. Someone else can make her happy. So, certainly with my body in this pitiful state, there's no need for me to act this desperately. Someone else could just make her not solitary. I know that. I know, but it's not all logic. But I can't. I can't let someone else do it. And I can't part with her like this. For me, there's no one else besides her. Because Arcuit is the only one in this world I want to make happy. I love Arcuit. I love her as a man. I love everything about her. But more than that, I want to make her happy with my own hands. For that, It doesn't matter what happens to my life. I don't want her to die like this. Right now, that's all there is, senpai. Yeah, that's all. She's more precious to me than my own life right now. Please don't say such stupid things. No one else can do that. It seems to be the only one in the world who could even say that. Senpai shrugs her arms after a big sigh. Senpai. It makes me a little angry. She's happy enough already. As if she's giving up something. Senpai speaks in a gentle voice. She's jealous, that's why. And then I hear the rest of the tree branches from outside the window. Oh, you don't need to be surprised. She was just leaving. I felt something out of place before, so I guess it was that after all. Senpai cast a glance out the window. It isn't like her to put a higher priority on you than Roa. Well, if she gave more priority to Roa after such a speech, she deserves some divine punishment. Huh? Then that means Arku was outside my window until just now. Why would Arku come to my room, senpai? She came to check up on you because she was worried after Roa attacked you. She must have heard what we were talking about and left for Roa. In other words, she went to settle things with Roa. What? Why? Of course. After hearing something like that, even I would have done the same thing. Yeah, I'm envious, but I pity her just as much. But how come? You want to help her, but she doesn't want you to get involved. So, there's only one answer, right? Senpai acts calm as if she knew this would happen. So now you can give up, right, Tonoku? No matter how hard you try, you can't catch up to her. So leave the rest to me and rest. Like hell! A wildly grab onto Senpai's collar. Just that makes me dizzy, but I don't care. You asked me knowing this would happen, Senpai? No, I didn't know you saw her that way. Certainly this was a mistake on my part. But her expression doesn't change. She looks down at me gently as I clutch her collar. Doing this accomplishes nothing. Arcud's already gone. What I should be doing isn't blaming Senpai. I'm going after her. Take me there. Do you think I'll follow an order from a person in your condition? Yeah, of course I don't think so. If you don't listen to me. I had to tell one of my friends who recommended me the game that I got to the line, and yeah, this is definitely one of the lines of all time. I'm actually so surprised he said this. Like, you know, imagine the context, right? Your 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 friend is seriously concerned about your health, and she won't budge, and so you threaten her with that. Like, that's insane. That Hey, let's go. Uh, shout out, what's it called? Shout out ReZero, bro. Anipolex. Man, I'm sorry. I'm just dazed. Like, I'm actually so stunned by that. Oh, wow. Sorry. Sorry. I know it's probably been like 3 minutes now, but like I'm genuinely so shocked. I'm actually so shocked. I I can't wait to play remake and stuff like this is not in the game. I can't wait. Cannot wait. This is insane. Like, of course her expression would like why would you say that? Why would you say that, you dummy? Like, her expression collapses. Like, that's something that you say and you're not friends with someone after that anymore. She cast a look as if staring directly into my heart. But now I can't back. Weirdo. And then Senpai gives yet another sigh. Your proposition is intriguing. What? Oh man, I didn't know I was playing Tsukihime, bro. I like, granted, there's sex scenes in this game. Of course, like, there's porn in here. So it was already Tsukihime, but like, I might have to change the thumbnail. I'm not gonna lie. I actually might have to change the thumbnail for this VOD. This is insane. Wow. Seal, that's not a good time. That Wow, that's insane. Like, that's actually crazy to me. Your proposition is intriguing, but I'll pass. Wow. I'm actually at a loss for words. It was my mistake, and I've gone this far already. I'll stay with you to the last stop. She pulls back from my hands and steps over next to me. I will take you there, so please be quiet. Uh, huh? I don't have time to be surprised. Giving a slight heave, she picks me up. If Akie-san sees us, she would try to stop us. Uh, if Akie-san sees us, she would try to stop us, so we shall use the same method as she did. So shall we use the same method as she did? Uh? A light footstep. We fly out of the window, as Senpai told me. I'm sorry, Shiki, that was terrible. I was actually dismal. We arrive at the school. Even though she was carrying me, Senpai isn't even out of breath, and she ran as swiftly as if she was sprinting by herself. Tunnel-kun, can you walk? Barely. We're going to kill Roa, so we can't go in like this. That's true. Then please walk on your own from here. Senpai lowers me to the ground. The school is eerily quiet. Once we go inside, all that's left is a fight to the death. There you go. I take off my glasses after a deep breath. My head starts to pound. In addition to not being able to move myself fully, I feel really sick. There you go. This isn't good. Senpai looks up at the night sky with a serious expression. A full moon. The radiant moonlight illuminates the school grounds. What isn't good? Yes, the true ancestors are said to be originally from the moon, so they gain much strength from the moon. This is the same for Roa, as a dead apostle under true ancestors, so he's practically immortal tonight. With my current equipment, I may not be able to fully kill him. She grits her teeth. Practically immortal? But that doesn't mean a thing to me. If I can get close, even if in the next instant I'll be stabbed in the chest once more, if I can get close, I can pierce his death. It's very bright tonight. It'll be difficult to conceal ourselves in the darkness. I'm rather fond of the moonlit nights, but it's a little different tonight. Senpai sighs. The pale shining moonlight in the frigid night air. I could even see the lines of death growing. Really? I don't like moonlit nights. Tono-kun? Creak. My brain creaks. Rather than in sunshine, I can unpleasantly see everything clearly in the weak moonlight. I like the strong sunshine that erases everything, or a real darkness. Not pain, but my brain actually does start creaking. What the hell? Man, seems like I'll go especially crazy tonight. What the hell? Everything seems to die easily. It's like I'm in the deserts of the moon. But with this, there's no way I'll miss Roa's death either. I put my glasses back on. Gripping my knife, I walk towards the school building. I pass through the front entrance. I'm sorry, I'm gonna delete that screenshot. That's not something I want to keep in my gallery. That's terrible. I can't believe he actually said that. Like, that's so nuts. Alright. I pass through the front entrance. Even walking normally is difficult. Okay, that's good. The distance to the school building seems incredibly long. Tunnel-kun. Oh, wait! I just realized. The video should be up by now. And with that, yep, there you go. go. Well, and there you go. It's so cold. Hold on. Give me 1 second. There you go. Alrighty, back at it. Tono-kun, we'll split up here. Yep, okay. There you go. Senpai says this suddenly. From here on, please go ahead by yourself. I will be doing something else. Something else? Senpai, you're going to do something? Now look, even my goal is to deal with Roa. Seems like this Roa is stronger than his previous hosts, so I can't face him directly. When you and Arcuit are killed by Roa, I will use that opening to dispose of him. She says this directly with a serious expression. You really seem serious, Senpai. Yes. That was the last time I'm letting my personal circumstance enter my work. You're fighting for her, aren't you, Tono-kun? Like that. I also have my reasons. So from now on, I cannot help you. Oh. Yeah, thanks, Senpai. Since this might be goodbye, let me say I liked you, Senpai. It was fun spending time with you and Arihiko talking about stupid things. Yes, it was like a dream for me, too. Senpai disappeared, still the building like a black shadow. Well, time to go. I push my body, which hurts every time I move. I run into the school building, okay. The school building is full of cracks. Oh, not this song again. As if a small typhoon was let loose inside, and they shift higher and higher. It seems the fight between Arcuit and Roa already began. Upstairs. I spit this out as I dash up the stairs. I gasp for air. I make it to the 4th floor. The cracks running through the walls continue down the hallway into the passageway which connects to the 2 buildings. Damn it! Why isn't this working? I somehow manage to move my wavering legs and run towards the connecting passageway. I pass through the hallway and reach its intersection with that passageway. I think that's the last stop, or that's the last stop. Oh, new thing. In the middle of the passageway, 2 figures are glaring at each other from a distance. Shiki stands at the end of the passageway, reaching to the nearby building, wide open. And in the very center, Arcuit is kneeling on the floor, breathing hard. Arcuit! I start to dash towards her, but before then, Arcuit, still kneeling, looks up at me intensely. I can't move. The instant her eyes fixate on me, my body, as if it became stone doesn't move at all. How awful, biting your friend with your mystic eyes like that. It would have been okay if you'd have let him die with you. Shiki, no. Roa laughs amusedly. Mystic eyes? Why? Why is Arcoid using this on me so you don't die? Finally. Even though I finally made it here on time. Why? Why, Arcoid? Arcoid looks away from me and directs her gaze at Roa. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't say anything to me. She only glares at the enemy in front of her as she breathes painfully. Why? I can't even shout out. Not because of her mystic eyes, but I finally made it here. Cursing my ineffectiveness, my body which I forced for so long starts to lose its heat. Roa laughs loudly as he watches the two of us. I see. You finally prepared, princess! Roa leisurely walks over to Arcoid. Arcoid remains kneeled, unmoving. My, you're pretty good, Shiki. It seems the princess here is going to fight me to save you. If you were the former princess, you'd be terrifying. But you are not just a regular vampire. You don't even have the power of a true ancestor anymore. Jeez, it would have been better if only you felt your desires. Quiet. Sorry, whoa, who's that? Quiet! Arcoid's voice echoes through the hallway. What is this? If it's not a hallucination, everything about Arcoid starts to waver. What? Roa stops walking forward. Marble phantasm. You can still use that? As to be expected from the royalty of the true ancestors. Roa retreats fearfully. However, you cannot win against me. Because I have something you lack. Arcoid stops breathing, as if ceasing all movement in order to gather up all her strength. You know, don't you? Right, it is the experience of death! I know what death is, but you do not. That is our difference. What's the difference between a king and his horse, Ichigo? That's right. Instinct! Sorry, that quote's so fire, but so funny to me. As long as something is alive, it cannot experience death. As long as something is alive. The only one who knows is probably... Sorry, that's all way too fast. The only one who knows is probably only an infinite and reincarnator like me. The wavering of everything around Arcoid grows stronger and stronger. Humans are instinctually afraid of the unknown. This does not change you for transcendent races like the true ancestors. No matter how much of the occult you study, no matter how long-lived you are, you cannot experience death. You all gain so much power by resisting death. At the same time, it is the source of your weakness. You run away from death, whereas I accept it. This is the difference in nature between you. There you go. That is the difference in nature between you, Arcoid Brunstad, and I, Michael Roa Valdemar. Even now, I live as a human in this age. An out-of-place ghost like yourself has no right to judge me. Crack. The glass on the passageway starts to break. I know. About death. About the darkness. The nothingness which I have journeyed through so many times. To me, death is nothing more than a common ritual. Let's say you destroy this body right here. I'll still remain in this world. Why don't you understand? It's useless to fight me. Roa spreads his arms higher. Arcuit doesn't answer. Alright. If you still insist on challenging me, I will not stop you. Your resistance will be rewarded. Roa lowers his arms and crouches. Everything about Arcuit seems on the verge of bursting apart. I can't speak. This isn't good. Yeah, my brain screams to me. I shouldn't let this happen. I don't know why. I don't even have proof. Someone who has seen lots of death can tell. Roa and Arcuit. Which one of them is closer to death? Stop! I can't speak. I can't. The sound of the air itself ripping apart. The warping of Arcuit's surroundings propagates along the entire passageway. The entire hallway pulses. Why is it green? The glass windows, the walls, the hallway, the whole building. They became rolling waves, as if they were a shredder with tens, Thank you, game. I love that. Tens, hundreds, thousands, no, countless number of blades. Dang. In a single instant, Roa's body disappears. Distorted, sliced, compressed. All that remains are his ankle. Wow. The sliding of the hallway ceases. Maybe it only lasted a moment. The passageway is like it was before. Only all that's left are Roa's ankles. But it didn't end there. The ankles... What? The ankles start to move. They start to run towards Arcuit. As they do, with each step, a leg, his hips, his other leg, his torso. His arms sprout to life. Oh, she fried him. That's what it was. Arcuit is still kneeling, not moving. Directly in front of her, Roa's neck and head come back into being. I could have warned her in time. The completely regenerated Roa slices through her stomach. Like cutting cleanly through the line, with no slicing of flesh, no flowing of blood. That was close. I knew it was correct to choose tonight. If the moon was waning even the slightest bit, I could not have regenerated from just on an ankle. And Princess, you cannot regenerate from that wound. My claws have the same ability as that man over there. Arcuit collapses to the floor. This is the power I got from experiencing death. Ironically, I didn't know how to use this myself. But he taught me. For someone who has seen death, perceiving its form was not difficult. Roa boasts as he kicks Arcuit. Her body tumbles towards me. Arcuit! I can move again. It's because the power behind her mystic eyes has vanished. It means her power is no longer working. Damn it! Shaking the thought from my mind, I hold her close. A chill runs through me the instant I hold her. Her body is terribly cold. The only heat left within her is a candle about to go out. Roa still stands before us. But I don't care about that. Right now, I just want to help Arkuin. Arkuin! That stupid shirt. I call out to her. Her closed eyes open energetically, as if waking from a dream. Huh. That was very lame, wasn't it? With patchwork brightness, Arkuin puts forth a strange smile. What kind of stupid things are you saying? Why? Why did you... I can't speak clearly. I wanted to say something more, something better, but my brain doesn't work. I can't be calm now. As I hold her, the lack of lingering warmth in her body tells me it's hopeless. If I took off my glasses, there's no doubt I would see something even more hopeless. More than anything else, I don't want to see that. Why? Why? That's all I can manage to say. Exasperated at myself, I hold her tightly. There's no embrace in response. She doesn't have any strength left in her. All she does is smile happily. No! This can't be happening. Why? Why did you do it all by yourself? We're partners. We said we help each other to the very end. Oh yeah. That's right, yeah. I kind of forgot. How could you forget? This makes me useless. I said I would help you. I said I would definitely help you. But I can't even help you one bit. No, that's not it at all, Shiki. You helped me more than enough. That's why. It's enough. Already. She coughs up blood and smiles painfully. So, I wanted to thank you. In the end, I was glad I was able to protect you from Roa. I gasp. Arkuin's glazed over eyes don't see anything. Not her wound, or even Roa who still lives. Her time. Just attacking a while ago ended right then. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. I can't even lie properly. The light in her eyes is fading. Her body worth is rapidly approaching zero. I'm going to lose! Am I going to lose her like this? I'm sorry, I was inappropriate. Arkuin. Yes? Drink my blood. If you do that, you'll get your power back. Not even thinking, I screamed that out. Oh, that was a scream. Drink my blood. If you do that, you'll get your power back. She doesn't answer. But slightly, she shakes her head. Why? Don't tell me you're still scared. Look, you said it before, right? You asked, what if birds or fish had the same amount of intelligence? Could I eat them? I would. If it meant I would live, I would. Isn't stealing things from others to live a natural law of the world? That's what she said herself back then. So why? Why does she just shake her head with those pitiful eyes? I don't like talking about what ifs. A denial. But that was my line back then. But she said before, she likes playing what if. Because it feels like there's hope. Really? I like what ifs. Even if it is sugarcoating things. I feel there's always some hope. Isn't there? But I can't finish. My throat is just so tight. I can't speak properly. That's true. But right now, there's something else I want more. With a wavering voice, I ask her what it is. Yeah, I want you to kiss me, Shiki. What? Such a simple thing? Is that alright? I press my lips to hers. It isn't sweet like before, or gentle. Just a kiss where I press my lips against her cold lips without any warmth. After that, she smiles as if extremely happy. I always want to do something like that. Oh, you really like strange things. Yeah, but I'm still happy. Just that felt so good. I lived for so long, but I've never been as happy like I am now. So, I kind of thought to myself, oh, whoa, stop moving so fast. I kind of thought to myself, maybe disappearing like this might be good. After murmuring such a thing, all warmth disappears from her body. Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours and rolling, ladies and gentlemen. 2 hours and rolling. It is all the same section, by the way. It's so funny. Argument? There's no response. Even though her body's still here, even though her body's still this soft, even though I still remember the sound of her voice in my ears. Never again. None of this will ever happen again. What have I been doing? I wanted to make her happy. I wanted to teach her so many things. I wanted to take her to so many places. I wanted to be with her forever. But it can never happen. She's done it. No matter how you look at it, there's nothing more. Suddenly, before I could say the right thing, she went off and passed away by herself. For my entire life, I won't be able to forget this. This death. This maddening calmness. I'll never forget it. Tap. I hear the footsteps of the man who was watching it all. Finished, Shiki? Yeah, it's finished. Answering, I turned towards my enemy. We face each other in the moonlit hallway. Roa doesn't move from the spot where Arcwood was before. He was watching everything silently, probably because he knew he was in a dominant position. I didn't think you were still alive, Roa says as casually as if nothing has happened. I take off my glasses and ready my knife. It seems those who can see death are good at escaping it too. It isn't a matter of the strength or weakness of your life. However, normally, people call that useless effort. You're one to talk. You and I, we've already died once. Exactly, Roa says as he smiles. Those returning from the dead can understand death. You and I are special cases of that kind. I experienced death 17 times before I got to this, but you've only done it once. Honestly, there must be a difference in our latent ability. I really am curious what kind of ability it would have been if I had reincarnated in your body. A bothersome, overly composed voice. Just hearing it makes my head hurt. I have to ask you two things, and one thing to tell you. I managed to say this so my head fills with pain. Oh. Alright, go ahead. Probably because he's absolutely confident in his dominating position, Roa responds amusedly. The first question is the most important. You. Why did you kill Arcwood? Why? She was trying to kill me, so was it natural to kill her back? Well, the one I desired wasn't this weak princess who came here. My current self could have taken apart the princess while she lived. But there's no point in taking in a true ancestor no different from a regular vampire. So I figured there was no value in taking her in, and decided to settle it. Even I'm disappointed with the way things have turned out. Twisting his lips, the enemy laughs. My head hurts. Hurry. Have to kill him as fast as possible. I can't stand him existing a second longer. Well, what do you plan on doing now? Don't tell me that you can fight me in your condition. Resisting is useless, Shiki. I know that more than anyone else. Dizziness causes me to collapse to my knees. But still, even if I don't have any power left to stand, I gaze at him. Enough. Even if you see my death, you can't touch me. If you can't touch me, it's meaningless. You know, Shiki. I'm rating your ability rather highly. Yes. It seems Shiki's personality is fading away. Since he has avenged you, I'm more Roa than Shiki now. Well, it doesn't really matter. Roa takes another step forward. Isn't his power wonderful, Shiki? You should be happy. We're probably the only one who possesses the mystic eyes of death perception in the entire world. It would be a shame to lose such a rare ability. More than anything else, we're the same entity. We can understand each other more than anyone else. No, there's no other partner who would assure me as you. You're trying to tell me to be your partner? No, I'm not asking. I'm letting. I don't care about what you want. That would only get in the way. You can relax. After I drink your blood and plunder even your soul, I'll make you into an existence where you won't even hesitate to use your power. The gritting of my teeth. I see. Then the next question. What you see, are they lines or points? No, I'll make it simpler. You can only see it on living things, right? You can't possibly see it on anything else. Of course non-living things don't have any life. Only living things have this place indicating the source of life. I thought so. I understand completely, vampire. I grip my knife. The headache completely governs the inside of my brain, and all I can see is one thing. You're not being clear. Oh, okay. You're not being clear. And those aren't really fitting final words. But enough talk. There's also the hiding woman from the church I have to deal with. You're lucky, Shiki. Once I make you my subordinate, your first opponent will be the woman you trust. Robo approaches. My wavering vision isn't fixated on his figure. What you see, and what I see, are totally different, Shiki. In the back of my head, a switch turns on. All you're seeing is life. You don't understand death at all. That's why you can't kill me. And you're only able to kill a weakened woman. My brain reaches a white heat. What? If you could see death, you couldn't maintain your sanity. All you can perceive is the part which keeps things alive. If you could see death, you couldn't even manage to stand. To give an example, it is the world on the moon. Everything is like a desolate wasteland. A seam of death on everything I see. Events of the world which disappear when I touch them. What are you? Being able to see the death of things means you are forced to see the world's uncertainty and fragility. The ground is like it's not there, and the sky seems about to fall at any moment. What are you talking about? Roa's voice falters. Of course. Because you can't even understand the slightest bit of what I'm saying. In other words, his eyes and mine are maybe similar, but they're completely different things. Stop it. Those eyes. Don't look at me with those eyes. Fear mixes into Roa's voice. He even said it himself. Humans are instinctually afraid of the unknown. You don't know the illusion that the whole world could perish in an instant. That is what it means to see death. These eyes, this power isn't something you can boast about like you did. Yeah, back then, I was just scared of walking. Even I would, if I hadn't met that person. I would have long since been insane. That's your mistake, vampire. Life and death may be back to back, but they will never face each other. I'm telling you, don't look at me with those eyes! The sound of running footsteps. But how many times faster? I'll show you. This is what it means to kill something. Saying that, I thrust the hallway's point on the floor. Instantaneously, the lines racing through the passageway undulate. Even the sound of Roa's screaming voice is buried amidst the crashing rubble. The passageway is literally killed. The blocks which lost their meaning break apart and crumble away. For Roa, it must have been a total surprise attack. Pulled down by the destruction of the hallway and the collapsing rubble, Roa falls to the earth. In front of my very eyes, the passageway crumbles away. Enduring the pain in my head and the burning in my body, I head to the stairs. I head past Arkwood's corpse and hurry to the courtyard. Stop staring at me with them big old eyes. back to it. I head past Arkowit's corpse and hurry to the courtyard. Under the moonlight, the courtyard under the passageway has become a sea of rubble. In its center, something moves. He really is sly when dealing with death. I pull my almost collapsing body towards it. He's really something. The lower half of Roa's body is almost completely gone. Yet coming out from underneath the rubble, the upper half of his body still moves, ignoring the fact. This amount of life may almost be something worthy of respect. What was that? Quivering, Roa wonders aloud. Walking on top of the rubble, I move directly in front of him. Shiki. Roa lifts his head to look at me. His eyes seem to practically ooze with hatred. You monster! His voice equally full of indignant hatred. Who is? Replying, I stand in front of him. Roa's death is just a little right of his heart. I lightly thrust my knife forward. A sensation like piercing paper. That feeling is indeed death. Ah! Roa gives a small scream. He's someone who has experienced death. He should know this feeling really well. You're not scared, are you? It's a path you're quite familiar with. If there's a difference, it's only one thing. This time, you can't come back. Yeah, that's tough. I can't lie. That's pretty tough. Alright, Shiki. You're still weird as hell for what you said earlier about the what's it called? About what you said to Sia. Like, really weird. That was terrible. But I'll give you this. I'll give you some credit. That line was tough. That was really tough. Because that line with CO is just so weird because he didn't even mean it. He definitely was not going to do anything to her. Because, like, even if he had the gall, if he had the nerve to even try something to her, CO would have fried her. Excuse me, CO would have fried him. Like, that's just nasty, bro. It's this dude again. It's this dude again, bro. Check this out. It's the guy who's been playing Ace Attorney on stream. Oh man. He's playing Ace Attorney like the court drama that it is. And that's amazing. Like, that's actually so fire. Like, I want to subscribe to him and watch it, but it's just like I don't want to know what's happening because I'm going to play it anyways. And it's not like it's not what's it called? What's the word? Oh my gosh. It's not that I don't know what happens in the original Ace Attorney. It's just the fact that I don't want to refresh myself in case I forgot anything. I want to experience it for myself. Like it's the first time playthrough because it is. It is this, like, by definition the first time I am playing that game. But I know the story. I 100% know the story. Oh, look at that. Kagurabachi's back. Kagurabachi, bro.
Yo, 覚えとき。君の父さんは多くの人を救った英雄や。
Who do you voice? I forgot. Kamina, Loxus, Diavolo. Golly. And Tengen. Oh, and Shuhei. That's crazy. Yeah. I had to look that up because it's gonna be so fire. It's gonna be so tough. I can't wait for Kagurabachi to get animated. It's gonna be so fire. There you go. All right, back to it. Took a little brain. Wow, I was really gone for like 10 minutes. That's insane. All right, even though I was here the whole time. Anyways, I'll pull out my knife and turn away from Roa. Roa isn't dead yet. Like Arkuman, as long lived as a human will linger. Just oh my, it would have been all right if I turned myself into a vegetable. It would have been worth it to stop Roa sooner. That way, you wouldn't had to have. I collapse. I fall. I fall on the ground. My ankles are in pain. I turn around and see the upper half of Roa's body, which crawled as far. You. With bloodshot eyes, he makes his way onto my collapsed body. Fading. Disappearing. His bloody arms wrap around my neck. Why? Disappear! Did you kill me? Opening his saw-like mouth, he moves to bite my neck. I won't disappear. You and I are connected, you see? You transfer my existence. Links cannot be cut. His teeth dig into my neck. He vanishes. Roa's body falls apart in a single instant. It's because of Sia, the sneak queen, quote unquote. Yes, with this, it means I'm the one who killed him. Senpai says this, sword in hand and breathing happily. I don't quite understand. I'm saying I'm the one who killed Roa. No matter who your opponent is, you should not kill humans. You are not someone who should come to my world. So I'm the one who killed him. Senpai says this haughtily as she places her hands on her hips. Senpai? That's just sugarcoating it. Maybe it is. But it is a kind lie, so isn't it okay? Even if it is hypocrisy, doesn't it allow room for hope somehow? Those words are similar. When I told her not to talk about what ifs, she answered with something like that. Yeah, that's right. Somehow, somewhere, if there's hope, then how happy can that be? But that isn't really important, is it? Are you okay, Tano-kun? Were you bitten? Senpai rushes quickly to take care of me. My consciousness fades away. I don't want to move anymore, and my brain wants to rest. Is the logo... Shiki! Hey! Farther and farther away. Eyes still open, the glass-like moon overhead. My consciousness completely ceases. As it happens, I think to myself how it seems just like a television being switched off. Tsukihime, an epilogue. Wow. Wow. Shiki-sama, it's morning. Please wake up. I hear a familiar voice. Shiki-sama, please wake up. If you are late like yesterday, you will break your promise to Akiya-sama. A voice partly tense, partly relaxed. Shiki-sama, is it okay? Akiya-sama will end up scolding you again. No, it's not okay at all. I'm up, so hold on. Still under the sheets, I responded slowly as I slowly opened my eyes. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Ah, morning. I gave a sleepy greeting in response and put on my glasses. It's past 7 in the morning. Hisui came at her usual time and managed to wake me. I'll prepare you breakfast. After changing, please head towards the dining room. Hisui disappears from the room after a bow. I give a big yawn. After a nice stretch, I get up from bed. I change into my school uniform and cast a glance at my desk. On top is the knife I will never use again. The curtains sway in the wind. Hisui must have opened the window. The sky is refreshingly clear. It's just a little cold though. I approached the window to close it. As it turned out, I ended up waking in my room. It seems Senpai carried me here. Fortunately, Akiya and the others didn't know I left. They didn't know I had a climactic fight. It's been 1 week since that night. Tanoshiki's life hasn't changed a bit from what it was before. My relationship with Akiya is a bit uneasy at times, but of course we're brother and sister. Except for that passageway being repaired, school has not changed at all. No, it did change. At school, there's no senpai called Seo anywhere, nor does anyone remember her. The instance of serial murders haven't occurred once since then. There's been no official arrest. The streets are still relatively empty at night, but it'll probably return to normal in a month. As for me, I carry an unfillable void in my heart, but I continue on as I did before. Or rather, I can bear it all. At times I get overwhelmed where I'm assailed by my memories, but I don't think I'll go insane or anything for now. Someday, will I go crazy after not being able to bear these memories? Will I just return to living normally? After getting used to them? Perhaps it's about 50-50 chance. But until then, even if it's just a little girlish, I'll keep the final promise I made with her every day. Autumn is drawing to a close, isn't it? The blue sky outside is enough to take my breath away. Oh, autumn is drawing to a close, isn't it? Taking a large, deep breath, I shut the window. Oh. I can't get the true ending. Well, I can't get her true ending. Which, you know what? Honestly, that makes things a lot easier. That does make things a lot easier. Because, I was planning on going back anyway to, see everything. From her route, at least. From my understanding, it seems like it's less. Nah. I think that's a little too far back, actually. Because this is CL, right? Yes. This is Red Garden. Meanwhile, this is CL and Arc Route. Okay. Classes end and the classroom empties, but it won't leave until the sun sets completely. The red classroom. The burning sunset spreads outside the window. The sun flushes red as it sinks deep in the sky. I'll always be waiting here. I remember my unforgettable promise. I'll continue waiting here forever. There's still one promise I haven't been able to fulfill. When this is all over, when we're done defeating this vampire, before we part, can we do something like this just once more? Back then, she tilted her head to the side in confusion. Oh, whoa. That was him. When this is all over, when we're done defeating this vampire, before we part, can we do something like this just once? So, I was really wondering what would happen if we were to meet again without any responsibilities, if we just met for no particular reason. When I said those words, I was only thinking about her. If you're too busy, then that's okay. I only thought of it just now anyway. Just, not as two people cooperating, but as two friends who got along, not doing anything in particular. If we could create some normal memories like that, I know she'd be happy. Okay. When everything's over, let's come here again, Shiki. It won't have any meaning, but our show will be really, really fun. After her eyes widened in surprise, she nodded. In the classroom, bathed by the sunset, Arkwood smiled and made that promise to me. I remember that promise. I remember that smile. I remember everything. I can't forget. I won't forget. I'll always remember the promise you made in the room ablaze with that sunset. To meet here again. The sun sinks farther. These hours until the vermilion fades completely. The quiet time until the crimson sky disappears. This eternal fleeting instant of a world standing still. Maybe I already am crazy. Even though I'm waiting for someone who will never come, my heart is horribly calm. Clatter. The sound of something touching a desk. I look. A window is open. I realize that, painted in red sunlight, she's standing by the window. Oh wow, that's beautiful. She doesn't move at all, but she's there. She's right in front of me. She's not an illusion. But I feel like there's a distance which can never be spanned between us. I can't speak. But I feel so terribly calm now. Jeez. I really was planning on disappearing, Shiki. But you just wait forever. I couldn't just leave you alone like that, so I came here. She smiles bashfully. Well, you know. I did say I was never going to break a promise with you again. That's true. Thanks for keeping that promise. But I'm sorry. It seems like this time that I'm the one who won't be able to keep it. Well, excuse me. It seems this time that I'm the one who won't be able to keep it. Why? I'm surprised myself. I ask you this in a truly gentle voice, without any anger at all. Yeah, I never did tell you my reason for pursuing Roa. Actually, a long time ago, I once drank human blood. At that time, the human stole some of my powers. He became an incredibly strong dead apostle. In the end, he ended up killing all the other true ancestors except me. Then that means... You mean Roa? Yes. Until that time, I never knew about the vampiric impulse. The other true ancestors also believed that I did not have it. But it was too late. Until then, I didn't even know I was a vampire. So, I didn't even know it was something I shouldn't do. I see. Never having been taught anything extra, she wasn't even taught she was the same as those she killed. Because of just one mistake, I destroyed everyone. So I won't drink human blood again. But a true ancestor that has drank blood once can't remain sane without doing it again. I can only be here because you completely killed Roa. Even though I annihilated him so many times, it was only his flesh and not his soul. But you killed his existence completely, Shiki. So, the power he stole returned to me, and I somehow managed to survive. That doesn't make sense. That's dumb. But that's all I can do. I can no longer resist the vampiric impulse inside of me. So, that doesn't matter. Shiki, I can't see you again. Sorry for breaking our promise. That doesn't matter to me. I just want you to be by my side, that's all. You can keep your promise. Shiki? Drink my blood. If you do, you can keep your promise. Time passes by. Neither of us says anything. And after a truly maddening silence, I see. But I can't. I don't need your blood, Shiki. Why? Is my blood not good? You don't want to be my ball? Do you have a reason for not drinking it? She nods. I like you, so I won't. She smiles like a flower blooming triumphantly. I suck in a large amount of air and just try to suppress this feeling. I want to stop her. I want to stop her. I want to stop her. Alright, come on, you're dragging it now. I want to stop her. Even if I have to kill her, I want to stop her. Her smile is too gorgeous. I can't selfishly bring myself to ruin it. Goodbye. I really am grateful for everything, Shiki. My throat trembles and no sound comes out. But still, I have to say goodbye. I'm a liar. Why? You kept your promise, Shiki. Just a worthless liar. I said I would make you happy. Yes, I vowed to. No, not at all. I will sleep from now on, but I will always be dreaming of you. I enjoyed our time together so much, I will always be dreaming about it. It won't have any meaning, but I'm sure it will be really, really fun. So Shiki, I really am happy. You really did make me happy. Damn. My throat is filled up. I don't want such a... You really are kind, Shiki. Yeah. I didn't come here to say goodbye was a good thing. I love you, Shiki. Your honesty. How you're always spaced out. How I'm the only one you yell at. How you always look forward to the future. I love all of you. So please, keep living like that, okay? For just an instant. She smiles sadly. She waves her hand, and as if fading into the sunset itself, she disappears before my eyes. I grit my teeth, trying to hold it in. She was smiling until the very end, so I at least didn't want to cry. The classroom is empty. I see. You really did keep your promise. In this classroom. I promised to meet again in this classroom as the sun set. She definitely kept it. There's so many things I lost, but it is now over. The curtain has fallen cleanly over the time I knew her, the time I ran through with her. Come to think of it, a farewell is always there. In our case, a farewell was only early. Thinking of it that way, this is a really satisfying farewell. She was still alive. She told me she was... No. Not like this. This isn't what I wanted. Right. More. I wanted to be with her more. I want to talk with her more. I want to feel the warmth of her body more. More. I want to see her smile more. Always. Not like this, but always. I wanted to make her happy. But she, smiling to the end, she left me behind, telling me to live. That stupid idiot. That was her final wish. With a smile, she told me no matter how hard it is, and if I have to deceive myself right now. There you go, okay. That stupid idiot. That was her final wish. With a smile, she told me no matter how hard it is, even if I have to deceive myself right now, until I can finally see it all as simply a memory, to keep looking forward to the future and live. There's no way I can do that. I don't have the slightest confidence to live like that. Still, so that she can have a happy dream, I have to at least grant her wish. I realize the sun has long since sank. The crimson sky is painted over in a dark blue. The dark night sky. The spiral wisp of clouds and a bright white moon. They are all that's left. What an extremely beautiful memory. I exhale slowly as if praying. She will no longer be here. I have to say what I forgot to say earlier. Goodbye. I had a lot of fun too. Those extremely late words of farewell echoed through the classroom. Only the glass-like moon hangs in the night sky. The distant blue moon looking as if it would shatter if touched. For a long time until dawn, I keep looking up at it. Oh wow. Yeah, that's it. It's the end of the route. I think legit the only people in the credits. Oh no, okay. I was about to say, I thought legit it was gonna be Takuichi and Nasu. Like I think for the most part it's just gonna be those two. Cause it oh okay, that's fair. That's fair. Some people here. But yeah, wow. We got our first ending. All it took was 8 streams. But it's here. It is here. The first ending. And I won't give myself some credit. This is the longest route. Like, just look at all the scenarios on this one side. But I could have been more efficient. I'm not gonna lie, I could have been more efficient. If I'm being real, I probably could have. Let's see. If I did 3-hour streams the entire time, so 1, 2, and then consolidate this one, so. It's funny. So 29 minutes, so I'll bring it to 50. Bring it to almost 3. I could have finished this in like 6 streams. The way if I was more efficient, I could have finished it in 6. But it's my first time playing it, so you know we're still figuring things out. But yeah, no, that ending was fun. That was, I really liked that whole Roa section. That was nice. It's a really good like way to make an impactful villain, honestly. I definitely like him way more than Nero. Way more. Nero is just such like a meh villain to me. He didn't really have any staying power. He's scary in the way that like he's just an imposing threat. But Roa has the personal attachment because of Shiki, like the actual Shiki. Well, Makahisa's son Shiki. So it's just a nice through line there as well. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this ending. The route overall, I'm not gonna lie, at some points I was definitely bored. I'll definitely say the Nero stuff was boring to me. But so far, this is good. This is good. And there's a message here, you know, there's a nice message. But for me, this game really shows its age with like that one scene we saw earlier with Sia. Like, wow, that was terrible. That was absolutely awful. That did not need to be here. He could have made a threat and given the same effect here, but no. Now you look at the depraved degenerate. Like, it doesn't help because of the scene of Arcwood, you know, being killed by him. Because then it just looks even worse, because the only thing you can think about with Shiki is that, yeah, he really is just a depraved degenerate. But there is a reason why he killed her. Like, there is an in-lore reason. It wasn't just because he wanted to. And there you go. Tsukihime. The first route is done. Alrighty. First ending. So I have a couple scenes we haven't seen yet, so. Arca. Oh, Arca with true ending. Oh wow, I thought it was the... Huh. Shoot. So this was the true ending. Her true ending. Wow, okay. Or was that the good ending? I can't tell. Okay. Well... we gotta go back, so... nope, not this. So, we wait here. We wait here. Yeah, honestly, let's just start from here. Let's just start from here. It's a lot to go through, but... Let's greet Akiha. Hey, good morning, Akiha. Good morning, Nissan. And boom, one right there. In contrast to many hurried entrance, to my hurried entrance, Akiha is perfectly calm. Good morning, Shiki-san. Or good morning, Shiki-san. If you're looking for breakfast, it's ready in the dining hall, so please eat up. Kaku-san greets you with a warm smile in contrast to Akiha's coolness. Ah, thank you very much. Oh, by the way, I didn't explain it. So, the whole goal here is, I'm not immediately going to CL side. Because, you know, as you can see here, this leads us to CL and Arkowitz side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this side again. Only the stuff that I haven't seen yet. And I'm going to get as much of Arkowitz stuff as I can. Because I still have to get the stuff to get her true ending. Or her other ending, so I have to do that, but just in general, also to get a lot of the stuff I missed from her route, because there's a lot, as you can see. And then once I do all that, we can go to CL stuff. Which, for the looks of it, it seems a lot shorter. Significantly shorter at that. Thank you very much. Looks like you're having your after meal tea. Have you finished breakfast, Akiha? Of course. don't care to know when you get up, Nissan, but please at least allow time for breakfast. Having breakfast after 7 is a sign of sloppiness. I think having breakfast at 7 is pretty normal. What time do you get up, Aki, huh? I get up at 5 in the morning. What about it? Wow. I don't know why she gets up so early, but it was so perfect a time to get up. My gosh. I don't know why she gets up so early, but it was so perfect a time to get up that I have no room to retort. Besides, your school is 30 minutes from here on foot, is it not? Huh? There you go. Besides, your school is 30 minutes from here on foot, is it not? Please don't be late to school, that's so close by. It would be an embarrassment. Duh. Lucky his words are filled with thorns that stab at me. But it is the truth. I once again have no room to make any counter argument. Ah, jeez. I couldn't help it. It was so noisy last night that I couldn't get any sleep. I see. I see. You must not be used to your room yet, having just returned. Well, I'll let you off the hook this time. No, it's not because I'm not used to the room, but at any rate, those stray dogs outside were really noisy. It was because of the room, it was because of them. There you go. Morning, Kohaku-san. Today's a lovely day. Yes. Good morning, Shiki-san. Kohaku-san delivers her ordinary morning greeting with a smile on her face. Did you sleep well last night? I was worried that you might be inconvenienced staying in an unfamiliar mansion at all. Ah, no, there were no problems. I used to live here after all, and now I got you to watch over me, Kohaku-san. Oh, you're quite good at this, Shiki-san. Eh? No, I'm just saying what I think. What is it I'm good at? Kohaku-san just looks at me, smiling. Somehow I feel embarrassed when she looks directly at me, so I shift. There you go. She looks directly at me, so I shift my gaze to the side. And then I realize another stare, one which has been on me silently for a while now. She's jealous. Hey there. I give a light wave to greet her. Akia continues to stare at me. Or perhaps glare would be a better word. Good morning, Akia. Oh. You don't have to force yourself to greet me. Please, go right ahead and ignore me. After all, it seems you prefer to enjoy the morning with Kohaku. Akia's words sting. It's not like I had intended to ignore her. I just said hello to Kohaku-san. Please don't tease Shiki-san too much, Akia-sama. We don't have much time and Shiki-san hasn't finished his breakfast yet. Well, that's Nissan's fault for waking up late, isn't it? He's just getting what he deserves for leaving everything to do in a rush in the morning. Akia sniffs. Seems like my failure to greet her was another point she was unimpressed with, in addition to her objection upon my late arrival. Kohaku-san, is breakfast ready yet? Yes, I laid it out in a dining hall. Please eat up at your leisure. That won't do, Kohaku. Nissan has no time to eat breakfast at this time. Hey, listen, Akia. It's only 7, so at least I've got at least that much. It's an easy 30-minute walk from here to school, so I can take it easy for at least 10 minutes, can't I? Are you saying you're gonna finish breakfast in just 10 minutes? You're not some starving dogs if you're gonna eat breakfast. I'd like you to take your time. Hakuya's words really do have thorns in them. Oh my gosh. I want a dog, Hakuya. Then I remember. Speaking of dogs, there was what happened last night. There you go. Alright. That's all three of them things. To the cafeteria. Whoa, wait a second, hold on. Yeah. I can't go there. Oh, what the heck? I can't go there. Huh. It's because I don't have how much should I be worried about that then if that's the case? Because I don't have 3 hearts with CL. That's not who I'm here for right now. I'll just save that event for later. Because again, I'm not here for CL, so we'll just leave her be for now. I do have to come back to this though. Oh, I just picked what I picked before. What the hell? Yeah, what's wrong with me? There you go. Cafeteria. That should be new. Yep, this is new. I decided to eat in a chaotic student-filled cafeteria as usual. For some reason, the udon and the soba are better than the meal set at our school. So naturally, I decided to have some udon. Sitting down at the table, I eat my tanuki udon. The cafeteria's TV is showing the news. The TV was set up so the students can watch the recorded morning news during lunchtime. The news is having a special feature on the serial killings. It's been a whole month since the killing started, but no one yet has any idea who the killer is. It is an unidentified killer demon, leaving no trace and acting with no motive. His identity still remains a mystery, and even though there has already been 8 killings in our little town alone, it's certainly very frightening, says the newscaster. Oh, that's it? Look. It's gonna be a breeze. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Was it Hisui? I don't have that many. Or TGC, I don't have that many hearts to chew, bro. It's just a bad dream, but somehow the stench of blood smell. Oh. smells so horribly real. Okay, so do want to explain. Of course, this is yeah, this is after we come in the mansion, first night sleeping here, or whatever, and then it's just, oh, greet the people, whatever, oh, whatever, cool. Go to school. Hey, murder's going on. Check that out. I think this was Arihiko or something. If I remember. I don't remember too well. And we see Arcuid follow her home, kill her. Now it's deciding whether this is real or not. Wrong. Yes. Wrong. Wrong. What? I killed her. Is that fact wrong? I didn't kill her. Is that fact wrong? Yes, I, Tonoshiki, wanted to kill that girl. That's what I wanted to do back then. Just that, it was all so muddy inside my head. I didn't put it into words. Wrong. I feel like throwing up from the smell of blood. Ugh. The contents of my stomach rise in my throat. The crimson is soaking into my eyeballs. I feel dizzy. I fall down on my knees into the red sea of blood. My gastric juices come up. I throw everything back up. My food, my gastric juices, everything. While I cry. There's nothing left in my stomach. My body continues to force me to throw up as I try to undo what had occurred and return me to a normal life. Pain. It hurts. My insides are burning. The tears won't stop. My body collapses to the floor like a pile of garbage. My knees sink into the red puddles spread all over the floor. Red starts to stain my body. It's so painful and red, like I'm dreaming. I keep crying. The fact that I killed someone is making me sad. No. That's not right. I am sad because I killed her without reason, like breaking apart a doll. I don't understand why I feel like this, why I killed her without reason. I can't find the reason. It's a lie. It doesn't feel real. So this is just one of those dreams I have when I faint. It's a lie. Besides, how can someone cut apart someone like that with just a knife? I read it in a book once. It takes a whole day of strenuous labor to cut someone up, even when using a saw. That's why there's no way I could have possibly done such a thing with just a knife. These lines never existed in the first place. Everything was just a delusion I had fallen for. It's a lie. Gastric juices drip over my lip. Oh, can you stop saying that, please? Like, passing out of my mouth, dripping down my jaw. Mixed with the juices is something red. It's blood. My throat is probably bleeding because my stomach keeps trying to throw up, even though there's nothing left in there. It hurts. That's why this isn't a dream. There's lies in myself. It's all lies. Yes, actually I understand everything. I lusted after her. Just looking at her aroused me. When I cut her apart, it was so thrilling I almost jet. These eyes, too. If I knew these lines could cut things apart like paper being shredded, I should have understood that even a person could easily be cut apart just like I did to her. I lived a normal life without even thinking about something like that. Probably am the sort of dangerous person who could easily kill just about anything. Then I should have put these eyes Then I should have put out these eyes. Or lived a life without seeing anyone. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'm so sorry. Not even such a simple promise was I able to keep. Have I gone insane? I don't know. There isn't even a trace of that impulse left. The thought of holding back never crossed my mind. I'd even consider trying to stop myself. Kill this girl. It seemed like the obvious thing to do, and I went through with it. Then the answer was simple. I must be insane. I've probably been mad since 8 years ago, when miraculously I came back to life in a fatal accident. I can hear the sound of rain coming from somewhere. It's raining. I'm in a daze. My throat hurts when I try to breathe. Ouch. I can speak. Shiki-sama? Then I become aware of someone's presence near me. My room. Somehow I'm in my own room. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Hisui? Yes. How are you feeling? Hisui asked me an odd question. There's not a single thing wrong with my... Why? Yes. Why? Why am I asleep in a place like this? Even though I was about to say killed someone, but I stopped myself. My brain tells me I shouldn't say those words. What am I doing here, Hisui? Do you not remember? Do you not remember? Your school called to say you left early. However, you did not come back even after dusk. So when my sister went to look for you, she found you resting in the park. Park? You mean the park over here? Yes, when she found you, you were resting on the park bench. Then you returned to the mansion on your own 2 feet. You gotta be kidding. Remember any of that? Excuse me. I do not believe it is such an odd thing that your memory is unstable, Shiki-sama. It is difficult for me to say this. When my sister brought you back, you were in a daze. I don't remember any of this. But I have no reason to doubt what Hisui says. Yes, it's already 9 o'clock. Or yes. Yeah, it's already 9 o'clock. I don't remember anything. Yes, when you returned to the mansion, you said you wanted to sleep. My sister suggested we call a doctor, but you said it happens all the time. I see. I guess I do collapse from anemia all the time, but this time is different. Because I killed someone. Huh? What did I look like, Hisui? Huh? My clothing, I mean. Was my uniform, with the blood? It was stained with blood. The uniform was dirty, so I am washing it. Washing? You mean those blood-stained clothes? There was certainly mud on it, but nothing like blood. Uh, but it was so... Even though I was on my knees in a sea of blood, and both my arms and legs have been completely covered. Have you had a nightmare of some sort, Shiki-sama? You look like you were having a bad dream until now. You did not look fine. go. Okay. Heavy. There you go. He stares at my face. A dream. That a dream? Was it a dream? That feeling. That smell of blood. That hideously beautiful white girl. Nah, maybe you're right. That is just a bad dream. I breathe out slowly. That's right. That's gotta be a bad dream. There's no way I could break my childhood promise to Sensei needlessly and for no reason. Ah, I'm finally awake. Yes. If you are feeling better, I will go prepare dinner now. Dinner, huh? I know it's just a dream, but the color and smell of blood still lingers in my mind. No, it's fine. I'm just going to sleep like this tonight. More importantly, Hisui. Yes? What is it, Shiki-sama? Well, seems like I came back after dusk. Did Akia say anything? Akia-sama was not home yet at the time. She came back about 2 hours ago and was informed of your condition through my sister. Hisui seemed to silently ask, uh, what about it? Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering if she was disgusted with me for causing trouble on just the second day after I came back. It did seem like Akia-sama was distressed, but I would not say she was disgusted. Saying that, Hisui takes a step away from me. Well, I will be leaving now. Please call for me if you need anything. Yes, thank you. Oh, one more thing I forgot to ask. Yes, what is it, Shiki-sama? It's raining outside. When did it start? Before you came back, Shiki-sama. When my sister found you, you were drenched. I see. I can't even remember that. Seems like it was a pretty serious case of anemia. That's the case of trying to push myself and should have just rested at school. Good night. I'm really sorry about today. Please express my gratitude to Kohaku-san too. I understand. Good night. Really makes reading lines so awkward when there's no music. A dream, huh? It's like I don't even know what I felt. But if I can't understand what happened or how I felt about it, how do I know it was a dream? I can hear the sound of the rain outside. My mind still feels a little heavy. I glanced down at my chest. The old wound from 8 years ago was still distinctly there, like a burn scar. On top of my desk lies the knife my father left me. That old blade which had cut the white girl into 17 pieces. That was a dream. Nothing more. I repeat this over and over again, trying to placate myself until I sleep. But when I was a child, I think someone once told me, don't tell lies that can't even fool yourself. Let's see. So let's do this one, and then after this one, we'll stop. It was getting a little late. Tatsuko Haku-san, let's see. Akia, about Kohaku. But, yes? What about Kohaku? She's a really nice person, isn't she? I was just scolded by her in the hallway. You won't grow without eating breakfast, she said. That sounds like something she would say. Do you like Kohaku-ni-san? No, that's not what I mean. I was just surprised because I was ever scolded like that when I was at the Urima household. Thanks to her, it doesn't seem like I'll be able to skip breakfast from now on. That's right. You are anemic after all, so it would not do you good to skip breakfast. The dizziness isn't really linked to my diet, but I just nod obediently. Oh, that's right. What's happening with our mansion now, Akiha? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, there's no autoplay. If you're talking about ownership of the mansion, I am inheriting it. No, not that. The only people in the mansion right now are you, me, Kohaku-san, and Hisui, right? I was wondering what the rooms are being used for and so on. Nothing. As a general rule, all the rooms except the ones we are using are locked. Your room is at the back of the second floor of the west wing, and mine is at the east wing. Hisui's room is right before the stairs in the west wing, second floor, and Kohaku's room is just before the west wing, first floor. Father's room is next to Kohaku's room. That's open for now too. Incidentally, the sitting room is the first right turn in from the... I'm sorry, I can't read all this. Alright. Father's room is next to Kohaku's room. That's open for now too. Incidentally, the sitting room is the first right turn from the lobby. In Akia's words... Oh, no. No. Okay. That was just him saying that. In Akia's words, it will be something like right before the lobby on the first floor of the east wing. The gaming room and the guest rooms next to the sitting room are closed, but I'll open them if you decide to bring friends here. Archives are... Well, there are some bad rumors going around about them, so currently they are off limits. I see. Okay, I got it. I get a strange suspicious feeling about those off-limit archives, but for now, they have absolutely nothing to do with me. Alrighty. Well, almost 3 weeks. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Because right now I'm just going through the game just to see everything that I missed, but currently my stuff with Arc is in the gutter. Like actually in the gutter. It's insane. But if I know what works and what doesn't, at least I'll know how to get through it like really fast. So, but yeah. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. It was a decently long one, you know. It's a decently long one for being like almost 3 weeks since the last time I streamed. So hope y'all enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. We got our first ending as well, so we're not done with Arc just yet. I'm not done with her just yet. Might be the next stream where we finish her stuff, or the one after that, but we are going to be starting CL very soon. So next time I stream, hopefully we'll see how that plans out. But yeah, no. Can't wait to continue. Now that the video's done, can stream for a little bit. The next video is already decided, so I just gotta start doing that. See how that turns out. Shouldn't be anywhere near as long, but then again, we'll see how it turns out, right? But yeah, so until then, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoy.